Hi students, welcome to NIRS Education. So we are discussing about the natural resources lesson. So among those, the water, land, air are the one of the very essential resources. Without these, we can't imagine even the presence of the life on the earth. So water is one of that. So that is going to give the life on the earth. So the oceans, rivers, seas, lakes, ponds, polar ice caps, water vapor collectively form of the hydrosphere. These are the forms of the hydrosphere. So the complete hydrosphere comprises of the water, which is the one of the inexhaustible natural resource. So the water, it persists as the liquid above the 0 degree Celsius, so and below 100 degree Celsius. It persists as the liquid above the 0 degree Celsius, above the 0 degree Celsius and below 100 degree Celsius. So as we already know that the earth's surface is covered by oceans which contain approximately about the 97 to 98% of the total water, and the land contains the 2.5% of the total water. Very less amount of water is there in the ice caps, that is 2%, that is in the form of the glaciers or in the form of ice in the mountains. And the remaining supports the life, that is called the fresh water. So the water with a very less content of the salt and more than 90% of this fresh water is found underground as the groundwater. So 90% of the fresh water is found under the ground as the groundwater, and the remaining 10% of the fresh water occurs as the surface water. So that is present in the rivers, dams, lakes, ponds. So that is on the soil. So the terrestrial life cannot consume the seawater because that contains neither the tolerate high salt content of the seawater nor that can eliminate the excess of salt from their body. So they cannot tolerate the high salt content, neither they can't eliminate the excess of the salt from their body. So the source of fresh water is only the rainfall. The source of the fresh water is only the rainfall. So students, water is one of the most unusual natural compound found on the earth. This is very unusual natural resource. So already we know that it is made by the hydrogen and oxygen, and its chemical formula is H2O, and it is also one of the most important natural resource. So water exists in the solid, liquid as well as in the gaseous forms. So this is the very basic thing that we already know. So whatever, how much important the water is means, whatever the kind of reactions are going to take place in the organism's body or within our cells, that all occur among water soluble substances. Among the water soluble substances. So this is universal solvent. So maximum amount of materials are going to dissolve in it. So substances get transported from one part to other part of the body, and the need to maintain a minimum level of the water within their bodies. So in so many ways we are completely depending directly or indirectly on the water. So either it may be the plants or it may be the animals. So each and every organisms need the water. So already you know the importance of water we have studied in the previous classes. So in this class also we will study about the water in detail. So try to collect some very important information regarding the importance of water that we will discuss in the next session. Thank you and have a nice day.